Alexis, congratulations. You won your second consecutive Gatorade Player of the Year in Wyoming for volleyball just a few weeks ago. What was your reaction when you found out the news?
I was really excited about it. It was a really special way to cap off my career, and like I couldn't imagine ending it any other way. Like that was the best way to go out.
You've had a kind of a whirlwind last few months here. You go from a state championship to the Under Armour All-American game where you're the MVP to winning Gatorade. What has it been like in these last couple months to be in your shoes?
It's been awesome. It's been so incredibly special. State championship was fantastic. We had worked really hard, and we were really motivated for that game. And then Under Armour was fantastic. I had a ton of friends there, and it was so fun to play with them one last time while we were all on the same side of the net.
Take me back to some things that you were thinking about. You had already committed. Obviously, you signed in November, but what was kind of going through your mind as you started the season in high school, and then how you played in high school with the little, piece out of the middle there where you were gone to Mexico for a few weeks?
Well, I think I started out like the season was going really well. Everything was flowing and clicking correctly. But when I left for Mexico, I went on this little stint where I didn't hit for like a month, and I just set and set and set and set. And then I came back, and I was a little rusty. I did not hit very well that first couple 2 weeks back. But after that, it was great. Maddie and I got our connection going again, and it was super fun. Great season.
How much did the loss at home to Kelly Walsh help you girls?
Oh, we were mad. We were really mad. Um, we got really motivated in the gym. We got there early and stayed late. We they were on our minds the rest of the year.
So you get your revenge at regionals a little bit, then you get you take it a step further, and instead of being pushed like you were last year in the championship, you sweep. Was that a goal of this team?
I don't necessarily think it was like the goal going into that game. We definitely we wanted to win it, but we started out a little shaky, but like once everything got going and clicking, we were unstoppable at that point, and it was great to play with because we were all feeling it.
You talked about being with a group of friends that you've kind of grown up with, playing on the club scene and national tournaments and things like that. How do you describe for people back here in little old Wyoming what it's like to play there in that Under Armour next All-American game down in Florida?
Oh my gosh, it's absolutely amazing. We get treated like superstars. They give us so much gear. We have so many cool opportunities. And then like to be with your best friends at the same time. It was so awesome. Like they could not have done a better job.
We'll talk a little bit about what does winning Gatorade for a second straight year mean to you, and maybe even more to the program at Laramie High School.
It's such an honor. I feel really special being able to represent Laramie and especially on a national stage. And I'm excited for the program and to see it move on. And we've had a lot of success, and I'm excited for the program to keep building on that.
We'll talk about your career at Laramie High School. Have you had time to reminisce and think back on what it was like for 3.5 years, basically?
Oh, it was so cool. My first 2 years were awesome, and then my last two to be able to play with my mom and my sister, like that was something so special, and I'm so grateful I got to do it.
Take me back to the decision to graduate early. When did that start entering your mind, and why did you decide to go ahead and do it?
Well, I wanted to be able to graduate early regardless of what school I committed to, so I started thinking about it like my freshman year because it was starting to be a big thing by then. And then when I committed, I knew I wanted to get ahead and get started for the fall. So I hopefully have an opportunity to get on the court. And yeah, we'll see how it goes from here. But I'm really loving it so far.
I was going to say, you're already in Gainesville as we're doing this interview. What's it been like these first few weeks?
It's been really cool. I've loved getting in the weight room. I love getting to know the girls. But my first 2 weeks here were a little tough. I got quarantined, and then I tested positive for COVID. So a little bit of a rough way to start, but it's been good.
Oh man, that is kind of a tough way to start. So how do you like it down there? You fitting in well? Any homesickness?
Um, Nothing yet because I feel like I've been pretty busy. Like that maybe the first week in quarantine, but that's just because I had nothing else going on. But after that, it's been no big deal.
Yeah. So how would you describe college life versus high school life, I guess?
Well, the volleyball here is great. I'm not gonna lie to you. The college part is just but the volleyball is great, and I love the weight room, and I love my teammates. So I love the volleyball part of it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and I'm sure between the two, you're not getting a lot of free time.
Yeah, busy. Like last weekend, I just slept because I was so exhausted just from my week of college.
Well, I got you. You talked about, you know, playing for your mom, getting to play with your sister. What else can you say about the Laramie High School team your senior year, especially with a couple girls, in that class that you grew up playing with?
Um, it's a really special senior class. We've been playing together for a really long time, and we worked so hard, and just they're some of my best friends, and I absolutely love them, and it was a fantastic experience, and I wish I could do it all over again.
And what does it mean to kind of represent this state now on a national level to you?
I'm really excited about it. I've had some amazing opportunities, and being able to represent little Wyoming is awesome. The look on people's faces when I say I'm from Wyoming, it's like they forgot it existed. So I'm really glad I get to do that.
I bet. Well, hey, thanks so much for the time. I will let you go, and congratulations on Gatorade Player of the Year for a second straight year.
Thank you so much.